Hello, everybody. Welcome. I know we're at a different day and a different time for Coffee with Colby, but due to recent events, we had to do it today. So join me, grab your cup, and we are going to have our very first Coffee with Colby for 2021. Woohoo! We're going to start with a Coffee with Colby quote. Hopefully, you have yours for the new year. And let's see where we go with this. Okay, here we go. Ready? There comes a moment when you have to listen to your soul's whisper. Your soul's whisper is that little voice deep within that tells you that there's something more. You're meant for something greater. Whatever it is for you, take a moment and listen to your soul's whisper. It's never wrong, and it's time to stop playing it safe. All right, how perfect is that for the new year, right? All right, so today we are going to talk about reflect and reject. Okay, so this is the perfect time that we want to do this. You're at the beginning of 2021. I know 2020 was a bit crazy, a lot of things unexpected, a lot of imbalances, a lot of disappointments, I'm sure. Okay, but it's the perfect opportunity for you to reflect back on 2020. What worked for you and what didn't work. And it's time to reject what no longer works. So if it doesn't serve you, let it go. Be unapologetic about releasing and rejecting what doesn't serve you. Trying too hard to be nice to everyone, to keep extending our boundaries, right? And then you get disappointed or you get hurt or something doesn't feel right, but you don't want to listen to it. So this is the time where you say, you know what, I'm not doing it. I'm going to start 2021 fresh. I'm going to do what feels right. I'm going to stand in my power. I'm going to stay in my power. You're going to have people around. They're going to gaslight, right? They're going to gaslight. They're going to make you feel guilty. They're going to do all sorts of things to try to pull you out of that power. It's natural, right? Because they need you to be in a certain place, in a certain space that fulfills and serves their needs. But it's time for you to take care of you. It's time for you to let go. So whether it's an old belief or block or feeling of being around people that when you leave them, you don't feel good or you don't feel better, right? And so let's start taking time for ourselves. Let's take that time to reflect. What could you change, right? What do you want to change? Where are you living in your life? Does it feel good for you? Do you enjoy it? If you're enjoying something, that's where you want to stay in it, right? Keep going with it, keep going. But if it doesn't, this is where we want to focus. If it doesn't, let's start ticking it off. Let's start letting it go. Let's start leaving it unapologetically behind, okay? Think about what you want to bring in for 2021, right? What is it? What is it that you want to bring into your life? So ask yourself. So sometimes it takes a little bit of work. That's why the reflection is good. Did you lose your job in 2020? And if you did, how does that feel? Other than the financial need, right? Other than that financial, did you love what you were doing? Or were you really not happy anyway? Has it made you think about what you do want to do or what you do want to bring in? How is your mental state? Are you taking care of yourself? How's that self-love doing? Again, so many times we put ourselves on the back burner. We put our dreams, our hopes, our visions, we put them all on the back burner. And by the time you get around to taking care of you, you're too exhausted. You're too tired. So let's change that this year. Let's start putting you first, okay? Let's start kind of creating this balance in your life because when you take care of you first and you start working towards things that you want to manifest and things you want to bring in, you're going to have more energy for those around you. This doesn't mean you can't give. It doesn't mean that you can't help others, but you're helping them to the point where it's suffocating you, then you have to look at what's not working. When you wake up not feeling motivated to get on with your day, something's not working. All right? So let's look at it. Let's peel away the layers. Sit down with it. Grab a piece of paper. It might be an emotional journey. You might feel emotional kind of going through to pick and choose where you didn't feel the best. Oh, I'll tell you what really happened in 2020, right? How about your relationships? How about that, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I was clearly shown who's got my back and who doesn't, right? And who was there and who wasn't, and who shows up and who doesn't. I don't know, right? You show me some hearts if you've had that experience, but it's a blessing. It's an absolute blessing. And it's a reminder, how many times did you overextend yourself for someone? You put yourself out for someone to realize it was never reciprocated. It really wasn't there. And I know that may hurt your feelings. It hurt my feelings, right? I get it. I totally understand. But it's also remembering this is spirit's way. This is the universe's way of peeling away the layer so that you are left with nothing but the truth. And that truth really does help you see more clearly. And when you take care of you first, when you look at what you want to bring in, then you're building a life that's enriched. You're building a life with purpose. You're going to want to jump out of bed. You're going to want to get that day started. You're not going to feel so overwhelmed. You're not going to wake up. If you're waking up thinking about, I got to get the laundry done and what am I going to make for dinner and how am I going to get the kids ready, you're kind of missing out on your journey. What's your journey? Do you want to write? How many of you are saying, oh, I really want to write, or I want to write a book, but I don't have the time, or I don't know what to write about? You're worried about the journey. Just write one page. Sit down. Just take 5 minutes and sit down and do some automatic writing. Get that ball started for yourself. Have someone else cook for a day, or make the kids or someone else chip in, make the spouse, the partner chip in as well, right? I think we put these tasks and these pressure on ourselves. We put so much pressure on ourselves to show up for other people, but how about showing up for yourself? Show up for yourself first. How No one else is going to show up for you if you don't do it first, right? They're going to think you've got it. Oh, they've got it. They've got it. So I want you to take care of you, you know, take care of you and really kind of demand that from others in a way. Let them take care of themselves. And, again, we have responsibilities, right? We can't negate all of our responsibilities. I totally get it. I have them. I understand. But your responsibilities won't feel so overwhelming if you have joy in your life. If you are doing some things that are fun for you. Do you want to paint? Do you want to write? Do you want to put something together? Do you like to knit or sew, but you've forgotten, don't do it, or crafts? This is the perfect time to kind of let that creativity run free, to let yourself out there. What about a new job? Yeah, we're definitely the pandemic and the COVID, but maybe it's a time to go to school, or maybe it's a time to learn a new trade. Maybe a time to just put yourself out there in a different way. Be bold this year. Be bold in your journey. Be bold in who you are. Oh, hip hop classes. That's what I want, hip hop classes too. That sounds like fun. Anyhow, that is your coffee with Colby for today. So this Monday, you guys, Monday night, I am teaching a 2-hour manifestation workshop. 2021 is our year. I don't care what's going on in the world, okay? You have the ability to manifest what it is you desire. I'm really excited about this. There's a lot of really powerful information in this workshop that I can't wait to share with you. So you can go to the website or go to the Facebook, sign up with me, come join me for this manifestation workshop. Let's put it down what it is we want to manifest, okay? And tonight, you guys, it's a date night with the Colby Rebel Show. I cannot wait to do readings for you. All right. So if you want that reading, you want to join in, come join me tonight. We're going to do a date night. It's on the Facebook Live. Don't miss it. And I am so excited. Let's do it this year. I know a lot of you are tired. I know a lot of you may be feeling disheartened, but hopefully you are feeling a sense of hope, and joy, because you absolutely are worth this and you can do it. Okay? Congrats to all of you. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Anyhow, 5 p.m. Manifestation Workshop is Monday night. Shine your light and shine it bright. Lots of love, everybody. See you later.